Is YouTube actually on easy mode? That's a loaded question. It really is. That it's difficult to answer. There's this pretty big debate going on around multiple YouTubers saying that YouTube is on easy mode or YouTube isn't on easy mode. And I got to tell you, it really just depends. If you're someone that's trying to make money online through AdSense and AdSense only, or if you're someone that's just making videos for entertainment, these have very different purposes. And so in one situation, it might be easier than the other. Let me tell you a little bit more about myself. I'm the money dad, and I help people going from feeling stuck and, not having enough time to do the things they love because they're working a 9 to 5 job to being able to make 10K a month and quit their job, doing things they love, having more time freedom, spending more time with family. And so that's what I help people do. So if that sounds like you, make sure you hit that subscribe button and stay tuned because, like I said, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to show you guys how to get out of the 9 to 5 struggle because I was there. So let's get back to it though. If you're someone who's trying to start a business, make some money online, and you're relying solely on AdSense, yes, YouTube might be difficult. It may not be on easy mode for you. But if you're someone that's thinking ahead and building systems that allow you to generate income regardless if you're approved for AdSense or not, this route may be easier. And so I will say in that sense, yes, it is on easy mode because I've done it and I continue to do it. This is my 4th YouTube channel, and on all of these channels, I've made money. Now, since this is the newest one, I haven't made that much yet because it's not my main focus, but I've come here to teach you guys my ways. And what I do is easy. It really is easy. It doesn't matter if you're working a 9 to 5 or not. If you do the things that I'm going to tell you about, yes, YouTube can be on easy mode for you and you can make a living off of it. So let me just let you know that the first channel that I started was a channel for my music interests. I'm a musician. I play piano, I play trumpet, I play pretty much any instrument you can ever think of. Okay, maybe that's too much. But I've played a lot of the instruments you might see in a wind band. And because of that, I have a lot of experience with how music works. And so what I would do is I would play arrangements or play compositions that I created, and I would end up writing the sheet music for those things and selling them online on sites like Sheet Music Plus. This allowed me to generate some passive income doing something I actually enjoy doing. So right off the bat, I'm going to say if you want YouTube to be on easy mode, this is what you need to do. If you're trying to make money, you need to create digital products. That's like the very first thing. You need to create some digital product that when your YouTube audience watches your videos, they're able to click on the links in your descriptions, and those links bring them to those products so they can purchase them and you get some money in your pockets. Now, this is important because if you don't do this and you rely solely on AdSense, who knows whenever you're going to make your first dollar? Like, who knows? It's so unpredictable that you shouldn't even try it unless you're willing to go 110% on just focusing on AdSense. But like many people who work 9 to 5, you guys don't really have time to do that. You're already obligated to something else. So what I'm telling you right now, you need to find a problem that people are having in your niche, and you need to create a solution that helps with transformation. You need to create something that transforms that person's problem into a solution, because that's how they're going to remember you. In order for you to make some money, you need to make sure that the transformation you're offering is sought by the people in your niche. So you can't just make up a problem that's not actually a problem in your niche, because then no one's going to buy it. So for instance, one of the products that I sell on this channel is an SEO toolkit, because I know the value of search engine optimization. Now, for those of you who don't know what that is, it's just simply a way to get your content to be noticed by whatever search engine you're using and more. So on YouTube, there's plenty of things you can do from, naming the file of your video, optimizing your titles, your descriptions, creating tags that are relevant to your niche, to your audience, to your channel, and making sure that your channel is optimized in a way that when YouTube finds one of your videos, it knows exactly what your video is about. It knows your target audience. It knows what your channel's about. This information is helpful. And so if you're trying to get more views, get more sales, or anything like that, definitely check out my SEO toolkit. I'll link it in the description here. But if you pick that up, it's going to help you realize what your channel is actually about. If you don't already know, if you're just posting random videos, that's what's probably making YouTube harder, is that you don't have a strategy, you don't have a system. So you got to take it step by step. Take it step by step. Don't try to just go all in without having a plan. So back to the digital product. You need to make sure that it's solving somebody's problem and creating a clear transformation. And if you can do that and link these products in your videos, you're going to have a much higher chance of making income consistently than if you ever tried to apply for the AdSense, or if you ever tried to be approved for AdSense, And AdSense is not in my goals. It's not one of my goals. If it happens, I'll be grateful, but I know better not to rely on AdSense purely and to create my own business so that when it does get to a point where I can have the AdSense approval, that it just makes me more money. And I know a lot of you are ready to leave your jobs. You're ready to make a life for yourself. And it's impossible to do that if you do not have a stream of income that's consistent, that takes care of all your bills. And look, I get it, because I also have 2 kids that I have to support. So I do not rely only on trying to get AdSense. So once you have your digital product and you've linked it into your, your descriptions and whatnot, that's a good starting point. It's not the only thing you're going to need to do, but it's a good starting point to start making some consistent money. What I would recommend after that is to start selling services. You, me, everyone else in this world has some type of talent, something that they're better at than somebody else. You need to be selling some type of service if you do not want to work 9 to 5. And I say this because with these types of services, you can easily charge higher than you would make at your job. You can easily make 1 month's paycheck in 1 or 2 of these services that I'm about to tell you about. So stick around. If you're actually ready to quit your 9 to 5, stick around, because I'm gonna tell you how to do it. So one of the things that I've been good at is talking to people one-on-one and showing them how they can go from A to Z so that whatever problem they've had before is no longer a problem. And you can do the same thing. Now, the great thing about this type of business model is that you can charge much more because of the proximity you have with your client. Because you're teaching something with them one-on-one, it's much more valuable for them. And so the transformation that you're offering is going to be in alignment with the price that you're asking. So if you can offer them the transformation that they seek, they're going to be willing to pay a premium rate to get that transformation. And that's why high ticket consulting, high ticket sales is where it's at, especially if you want to quit your 9 to 5 and make more than you probably would have made there anyway in less time. So usually I would say I book for 1 hour to 90 minutes, and I don't charge anything less than $1,000. And this is for a good reason. I value my time, and I want to be able to continue to create things that help people. I want to be able to live my life more freely. And I think a lot of people would love that. So you need to find a problem that people are having and create a solution. If you're passionate about this, it makes it 10 times better. So in this regard, YouTube is on easy mode. You can do this. You can take the traffic from YouTube And when they click on your videos, they can go into your description, especially if you have CTAs within your video, like I did earlier about my SEO toolkit. If you have these CTAs, they're able to go in your descriptions, click on the link, and find your products or services. And from there, not everybody's going to buy, but for the people that your videos resonate with the most, yeah, they're going to buy. And so that's why it's crucial that you have a strategy to target certain people so that the videos you're making can make you money even without being a part of AdSense. I do believe wholeheartedly that YouTube is on easy mode if you're not trying to get money just from AdSense. That's a big if. If you're not trying to focus just on AdSense, I do believe YouTube is on easy mode. And like I said before, this is my 4th channel, so it is newer. So I'm not making that much on this channel, but my other channels allow me to not have to work 9 to 5. So if you're trying to get in that same boat with me, if you're trying to make it so that you don't have to work for someone else and you can work on your own terms, do all the things you love, make 10K a month at least, I'm telling you, this is probably the easiest way to do it. And I do have systems for each one of these channels so that I'm not doing all the work. Oh, I am doing all the work by myself, but I have certain systems that I use to help me automate this process. For instance, my email subscriptions. With email subscriptions, it allows you to take your audience off of the social media platform and allows you it allows you full control over your audience. So people who sign up with their name and email, usually you would offer them some type of, freebie, and they would be automatically added to your email list. From there, you can send them emails, follow-up emails that increasingly warm them up to your products and services. Whether they're low ticket or high ticket doesn't matter necessarily, but eventually you want to lead them through this funnel that allows them to go through your products and then eventually come to a point where they're purchasing your high ticket service. This is not extremely difficult to set up. I did this all in maybe one day, but I was laser focused and I had a system to help me do this. And I'm not gonna lie, I use a lot of ChatGPT to help me out. ChatGPT, if you're not using ChatGPT right now, what are you doing? There's so many ways ChatGPT can help you streamline your processes, make them much easier, and prevent you from wasting time. That's the main thing that we have right now is time. And we're all trying to free up our time so we're not doing something we hate for someone we're not really, passionate about. At least that's how I felt. I just knew all this time that I could not stand working for someone else, and I needed to make a way to make income and pay all my bills without having to work for someone else. So this is one way to do it. Find something you're passionate about. Create some digital products that people can buy. Create some services, one-on-one services that you can pitch to people and have them, offer them transformation, give them something of real value. You can also do this. You don't have to do one-on-ones. You can just build a course, and it's something that you build once and it'll continue to sell. So you can make a course that costs $1,000, whatever niche it is, whatever problem it solves, whatever value it offers, and people will buy it. You'd be surprised. You would think that you need to charge less for more people to buy your stuff. No. If you want the type of client that you want is probably not the people who are only focused on low ticket items that you have. They're probably the people that are really trying to find any way possible to resolve a problem that they're having in their life that's causing them to feel uneasy. And I'm not saying you're taking advantage of these people. You're actually helping these people. They're not going to care if you're charging $1,000 for this course. That's going to help them solve a problem that is way more valuable than that $1,000. It's worth it. You just have to know how to set this stuff up so that it works for you. And you can check my videos on this account. I talk about this a lot. But if you really want a step-by-step tutorial on exactly how to do this, drop tutorial in the comments and I'll work on it. But see what I did there? I'm just trying to help you guys solve problems that I've solved for myself, and I know that a lot of people struggle with. So like I said before, YouTube is on easy mode. It just depends on what you're going for. And for me, that's just financial freedom, not having to work for someone else, being able to spend more time with my family, doing all the things I love. That's what I value. And I do believe YouTube is on easy mode because it's helping me do exactly that.